Hello YouTube, welcome to Coleford Plays Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. My name is Coleford, this is Danganronpa. Last we left off, we had just sussed out some rules with Monokuma about our soon-to-be possible finalized trial. Maybe they're in the dining hall? But it's time to go show everyone that we are alive. You again. 1321. I don't remember the numbers. Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. I get threesome for some singkat. What the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of release. Ah! The gang!
Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Alright, Byakuya?
I'm
Stubborn little
just gonna make
cockroach.
sure,
Jesus
but
Christ. I want you to call me a stubborn little cockroach from now on. Should that be the new title of our gang of stream? A bunch of stubborn little cockroaches? What's up, Kanzai? How you doing?
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away! Shoo, shoo. Okay. In a flash, my tears dried up. Let's talk to Byakuya first. I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me neither. Do you realize why it is you escaped execution? It was alter ego. You saved my life. Not too many people can say they had their lives saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you.
Yo!
Makoto, what was it like hanging out in the spirit world? I didn't go to the spirit world.
No?
Did you get to talk to her? Who? Miss Cleo. No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again, and no dice. All the rooms that were locked before are still locked, so there weren't any new areas. Then where can we go to find new clues? Okay, that's important information to know. You stink. Are you rotten? Rotten physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten. Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while. This smell is so smelly. Super smelly. Oh my god. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me. I win. She seems happy for some reason. Okay. Thanks, Toko. There's no time to indulge in a happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma. Explain? Explain what? Yeah, but is it okay if you're here? What if the mastermind catches you? It's related to what I have to tell you and all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial. What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course, it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
See.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind. What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
Did I say mastermind? Mastermind. That's right, it was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop. Well, I don't know if I spotted the trap, but I believed in Kyoko.
What did you
You
say?
spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy, I just, you know.
However,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules, which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time. And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain leverage. You needed, didn't you? Indeeded. Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last class trial, when you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again, later. So knowing all this, what do we do now?
about that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? There's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway.
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh no!
Everyone?
Hate you.
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out here as soon as possible. As soon as humanly possible. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Mukuro and all the school's mysteries, that's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we can solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. Can't agree? Why not? I agree. Why? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? So Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So, in other words...
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
In other words...
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning, so it's still one of us. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them.
That's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way.
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say that for sure that's true yet. Say that for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said that to confuse us. It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. I mean, they are an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? Did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled them in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
Right?
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. This is the nighttime announcement? What is this?
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Oh,
In the
shit!
name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
How very magnanimous of him to unlock all of the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation, but I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can only rely on myself, and the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility. Well then. Upon making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you were like coffee with cream without the cream. or coffee. You're totally useless. So, bye. Alright, see you, Toko. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're going to go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm going to go by myself, too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm going to use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Okay. I guess we're all splitting up. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really going to go off by themselves. What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing. I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know. But up until now, I really haven't been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto. It's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've been mostly totally useless.
Okay.
So I figure at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm going to go off and do it all on my own. See you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two. So you're going to go off on your own too, right, Kyoko? Don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together. That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. Then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right. I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check. Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before. Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us, so that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck on the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms with the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? I'll have to double check areas that were connected with the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Time to get started. Alright. Guys, we're going to call that a video for YouTube. And we're going to call that a stream. Thank you very much for watching. We will get into the investigation. And we will finish up Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc next week on Coleford Plays. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. YouTube, if you liked, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let us know down below what you thought of the video. Have a great rest of your day. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. We'll see you next time for more Coleford Plays Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We're nearing the end, folks. Almost there. Bye-bye.